Yeah. Be louder. Come on. It means you care more. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, Comic-Con was a few months ago. Not really sure what's happening there, but that's okay. Yeah, go Royals. Fight the patriarchy. Can I get a shot of your sign? Is that okay? Yeah. Protest is the new brunch. What are you out here protesting?
Inequality.
I would definitely protest inequality. What are some of the points? What are some aspects of inequality in this country that you'd like to have addressed?
Definite racism.
Sorry? Racism. So like what, could you elaborate where that's coming in? Like what are some examples of racism?
I could jump in. I think it's...
I mean, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't mansplain. I'm trying to, you know, yeah, you should apologize. Yeah. Oh, but so you want him to mansplain. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I just think it's a societal problem that we see manifested in many facets of society, whether that be in the workplace, where African-American people are not treated the same way as white people are.
So what are some examples of that?
Well, I can't speak from personal experience, but I know I've had encounters with African-American people that I know, and they've explained that they don't feel as comfortable as they should at work or something.
So why is that? Have they explained why, or do they know why, or and what does that have to do with politics? That's my real question.
Does that have to do with politics? I think it gets manifested in politics through policy, like presidential statements, which we saw after Charlottesville. I think those are definitely
like what?
A little racial.
What did he say?
He said that there were very fine people on both sides of the argument, which I'm sure, you know, there probably are a few fine people marching with neo-Nazis, but I think that neo-Nazis are, for the most part, very not exactly fine people.
No, I would agree.
And I think if we're going to be grouping together like races, like people from certain countries and saying like if they're entirely one way, that's racist in itself.
When did someone say that?
When we're talking about like shithole countries.
Yeah. Have you been to Haiti?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. Have you been to the South Bronx?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it's nice up there in the South Bronx?
I think it's okay for.
Like what would you say is a shithole?
I mean, that's not really the question. The question is it okay for the president to talk about it?
Well, he said that in a private meeting. If he did say that, which he probably did.
Yeah.
But like, it's a private meeting. It's not like he came out on stage and started addressing people, you know, addressing a crowd.
It's in a political setting, though. I don't think that's
Listen, I don't think our president should be using terms like that ever, necessarily. But I would definitely implore you to do some research into people like JFK and like other presidents. I mean, the things that they've said behind closed doors are absurd as well. But as far as like fighting racism, give me examples of of institutional racism and governmental racism. Can you give me any?
Well, to be honest, I live in a pretty in a bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a white.
The liberal bubble?
Yeah.
You're white. You could be a Latino. Or maybe you identify as black. That's cool.
Nah, I'm squarely white.
Okay.
But I go to a private school, there is not a single black person in my school.
Okay.
So, you know.
So you think that because there are no black people at your school that's racist?
No, I don't think that's racist. I'm just saying that I couldn't give you concrete examples that I know personally.
Okay. So then, how are you going to fight against racism if you can't give any concrete examples?
Well, when I do see it, I'm going to speak out against it.
But you haven't seen any yet.
Well, I've seen it not in my personal life.
You just have other people telling you that. But like what? Like I'm trying to find out.
We need to have people in government that recognize that it's an issue and aren't just like black people.
But like, what's the issue? You know, you have to point to something for me.
I mean, statistically speaking, like black people don't get hired as much, people don't make as much money, and like it's not because they're skin color that black people are living in poverty more than white people.
Okay, well, did you know that the highest median income in this country is South Asians? People from India make the most money out of any other ethnic group in this country. Do they have like Indian privilege? I mean, there's a difference between like one thing I tell people is just because there is inequality, just because there is inequity, doesn't mean there's inequality. Yeah, hi. Can I get a shot of that there? What do you think? What's the message there?
To stand up against fear, not be afraid to
So what does the hijab mean?
Sorry?
What does the hijab mean?
It's a Muslim woman.
Right. Are you guys bigoted against bigotry? So you're bigots? All right. All right, yeah, burqa. That's cool. All right. Sweet. Yeah. Hey, buddy. What's up, man? Yeah. All right. I got a summer home in Haiti. You want to stay with me? That'd be nice. Okay. Maybe not. Do you mind if I see your shirt real quick? Is that okay? What white nonsense was that? Okay. I have a friend who does a lot of black nonsense. What do you think about that?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's weird, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, gee, that pussy!
Oh my goodness.
Nothing!
Please, with the alcohol, calm yourself.
No alcohol in here.
Oh my God.
It's all natural.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Okay. I'll decline being near you in the future if I have the option. That's cool. All right. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Can I ask you about patriarchy?
Yes.
You can explain to my viewers how is this country patriarchal?
It's like a really complicated question.
It is tough. I know.
It's just ingrained in every aspect of our culture.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know.
But like, how do we stop it? How do we get rid of it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a really tough question. I don't know how to get rid of patriarchy, but
Okay. Do you know anyone who does? We should probably figure out where to start, right?
I think marching is a good start.
Okay.
I think,
So just talking about patriarchy, but not actually having like a place to pinpoint.
Well, it's like there are so many places. There are so many ways to fight patriarchy. I
Okay.
don't think there's like one easy answer that's going to solve it.
Well, what are a few ways to fight it besides marching? Because marching doesn't really change policy or anything.
No, I mean, yeah, for policies, like, I think reproductive rights are really important.
You think what?
Reproductive rights
Okay,
are very
okay.
important. I think if a woman can't have bodily autonomy, then there can't be gender equality.
So are they? Is the Trump administration trying to make abortion illegal?
They're like doing what they can. They're like, and it's not. I mean, this has started way before Donald Trump.
Yeah,
This isn't like
yeah.
even really about Donald.
Yeah, like when George W. Bush spoke about his religiosity and how the
Yeah.
soul enters the zygote at conception,
Yeah, the
and some
way-
other nonsense that does not do what our country was founded on, at least in the respect to secularism and keeping religion out of office.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, the whole way the Republican Party is just trying to like scale back access to abortions, or the way that they're like.
How are they trying to do that?
They're like shutting down abortion clinics one by one. They're making it so that it's just more difficult to get an abortion.
Yeah.
These ridiculous infantilizing laws where you have to like have a sonogram, or you have to like think on it for a day before you like make your final decision.
Yeah.
Like, it's
So no one's trying to
infantilizing, it's
repeal
so-
Roe v. Wade, though, right?
I mean, I'm sure they'd love to.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm sure they'd love to.
Yeah, but like,
I think that's part of. I mean, that was part of like choosing Neil Gorsuch on the Supreme Court.
okay.
So yeah, I think that's on the horizon for sure.
Okay, I think Neil Gorsuch has publicly said he would never repeal Roe v. Wade. Yeah.
I mean, I hope that's true.
That's one reason why I actually was for his adjudication.
Well, I really hope that's true. But,
Yeah.
you know, they keep changing what they say anyway.
I think the main problem from the right is the main grievance from the right is to eliminate taxpayer funding to places like Planned Parenthood and so on. Not to revoke Roe v. Wade and make abortion
Right, but
illegal.
that's bullshit.
Why is that?
Because every human being needs to have access to abortion.
Well, but they're not trying to cut off access to it. They're trying to stop
but
it from
if you
being
don't have the money
funded.
to
Yeah.
afford an abortion,
Yeah.
like healthcare is a human right.
But
and taxes
condoms
should
are
pay
cheap,
for
right? I mean, you can get condoms, you can get Plan B, you can not have sex, you can abstain.
Right, but if you're already pregnant and you don't want to be pregnant anymore,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be forced to carry that pregnancy. That's ridiculous.
Well, are you? I mean, but it is kind of a choice in many respects when someone ends up getting pregnant.
I mean,
am I wrong?
Happens.
Yeah, they do. But they're
And you should
easily
have the
prevented by
choice
like
of-
condoms and Plan B and abstaining, also.
Again, like accidents happen.
Right. but would you agree that it's a risk that you're taking if it does happen?
I think it's the role of government to provide a social safety net for people.
Okay, but
I think it's okay for human beings to make mistakes. I think we should not try to like lie to ourselves and say that we live in a world where human beings are never going to make mistakes. And I think instead we should make a world that catches people when we make mistakes, and we should like be helping each other out.
Okay, yeah, and a lot of Planned Parenthood's funding is privatized.
Yeah.
So that shows that we don't really need government to mandate these things. We can
need government.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Oh my God. The indoctrination. Yeah. I suggest if you get in a real fight, not to do that, but that's okay. How do we do that? How do we do it?
Trying to figure that out.
So am I. So am I. I actually don't think we live in a patriarchy. I think if you want to fight real patriarchy, you should look at the 13 countries ruled by Islamic theocracy. If you want to fight real patriarchy, where women are worth half that of a man, that's where we should go. But I disagree with sexism, that's for sure. I know, it's awkward now, isn't it? If someone doesn't agree with you, it's weird. You're sorry? Aw. You're apologizing? I think we're actually doing pretty good here, overall. I know what you mean, but you know, I'm proud to be American. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm proud to be American. What's that?
You sing the song though.
Which song?
Proud to be American.
Yes, I'm proud to be. No, that doesn't define my Americanness. I'll tell you what defines my Americanness: equality, freedom of speech, and democracy, and human rights. That's what defines my Americanism. Yeah? There you go. That's what defines my Americanism. Doesn't matter your color, doesn't matter your race, gender, nothing. It's all about coming together under the banner of equality, human rights. There you go. I mean it. Hi. What are your thoughts on the Paris Accord? All right, exciting. All right, guys, well, that does it for this video. If you guys like the content, hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, and donate through paypal.me/beacomoflight. I would really appreciate any sort of support you guys can give, even if it's just hitting that thumbs up button downstairs. So let's fight the patriarchy.